24/7 पर तैयारी। Adda 24/7, India's #1 government job preparation app.
Good morning everyone, welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers Adda 24/7. My name is Amanjyot and today we are here to discuss the another MCQ series on principles and practices of banking, in which this is our 30th class, in which we have discussed around 8 questions in every session. So today we are going to start the case study questions also. As we know, in the principle and practices of banking, you will have 3 types of question. There will be 0.5 marker question, 1 marker question and 2 markers questions. So when we talk about 2 markers questions, it is the type of question in which maximum case studies will be asked to all of you. So today maximum questions we are going to practice for the case study. Okay, so let's start the session. Good morning to all of you. Before starting the session, do share the session with your colleagues who are linked to you with your another social media platform. Do share the session there. So let's start. Good morning everyone. Good morning to all. Okay, so before moving to the questions, first, if you are new to the Officers Adda 24/7 channel, then do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will be given to you. And if you have not downloaded the Adda 24/7 application yet, then do download the application. You will find multiple quizzes here to practice. Okay, so let's start. So the first question of today's session is, companies frequently recall their defective products because it may otherwise lead to. Let's say, for example, a certain company has produced a defective product, okay, and what the company is doing, company is asking back, or company is taking back the product from the market or recalling the product from the market so that it will not lead to which of the following situation. So what will be the right answer? If company gives defective product in the market, then what happens? First is saying may lose projected revenue for current financial year. Second is saying losing current market share. Third is saying endangering the reputation of the company or equally costly legal hassles. Fourth is saying face low inventory for running financial year. So which of the following is right answer for when the company has produced a defective product? Then if the company do not recall the product, then which of the following thing will happen? Deepak is saying C. Okay, what about rest? Kritik is saying also C. Now first, those candidates who are live in the session, do like the session immediately. Shiva is also saying C. Okay. Okay, so I think everybody is going with the C option, and that is correct also, because if you do not recall the defective product from the market, so the reputational cost you have to bear. That will be the reputational risk in the business, that you have given a defective product to the consumers. Because whenever we are selling goods, what is the main objective of selling goods is that customer satisfaction. Without customer satisfaction, we will not be able to increase our sales, will not be able to increase our goodwill, or will not be able to make a certain brand value in the market. So whenever a defective product has been issued or defective product has been delivered, then company has to recall that product so that the company do not have to face any reputational issues or the costly legal hassles. Okay, so right answer will be C. Next, second question is, functions of marketing management are which of the following? So function of marketing management is which of the following? So when we talk about marketing, we know marketing simply is a process in which we are selling our goods by using certain marketing mixed products, or we can say products of marketing, by which we make sure that the consumer understanding will be done, so that without consumer understanding you will not be able to provide the kind of product which is required from the customer's point of view. And we also make sure that at the right price, at the right time, at the right place, product will be delivered to the consumer. Okay, so which of the following is marketing management function? First is saying scientific analysis of data to understand the needs of customers, planning for long-term marketing, implementation of plans for staffing, budgeting and financing, control and evaluation of goals and targets. Okay, the second one is saying planning and distributing goods to customers or services oriented towards the needs of the seller. Third is saying conversion of customer needs into profitable opportunities and encashment of the same. Or fourth option is saying none of the above. So which of the following is the function of marketing? Okay, so second is A. So maximum people are going with the A option. Second question is A. Okay, what about rest? Very good. So right answer will be your A option, that if the marketing management we are talking about, first of all, marketing simply how to sell your product, how to understand the customer, how to decide that what customer wants, how to do customer relationships, how to maintain the data of customer, everything will comes under the marketing. And management is simply maintaining that data. Management is simply you are going with the process, you are going with the step by step. So scientific analysis of data to understand the needs of the customer. It is obvious when you are doing management, it means you are doing R&D also, and you are making that particular content or data with you. So to understand the needs of the customer or to have an understanding of customers' need, we do scientific analysis. For long-term duration, for long-term planning, implementation of plans will be done, staffing will be done, budgeting, financing, all these things will be done in the marketing management to make the customer satisfied with our product. Okay. Now next is money laundering shall be punishable with. So question is asking money laundering shall be punishable with which of the following condition? So if we talk about money laundering, what is money laundering? Simply conversion of black money into white money is known as money laundering. So when you are converting your black money into white money, that will be known as your money laundering. This conversion process is your money laundering. Okay. And if we talk about the stages of money laundering, there are 3 stages. First is placement, second is layering, and third is integration. If we talk about first stage, that is placement. In placement, what we are doing, we are placing our fund in the risk. We are started placing our funds in the financial institution. We enter our illegal money in the financial system, in the legal financial system. That is placement. How we are entering the money in the illegal financial system? By depositing the money in different financial institutions. Second stage of money laundering is layering. In layering, what we are doing in layering, we are creating a complex network of transaction, and that complex network of transaction make sure that the government or any other regulatory body will not be able to find out the funds from where the funds are coming. So a complex network of transaction or investment will be done, like in the share market, in capital market, in gold, in FD, or in another form you are investing your money. So you are creating a complex network of transaction. And the third stage of money laundering is integration. In integration, whatever investment we have done in the layering stage, that investment will be shown as the source of income, and in integration stage, you are going to make your own personal asset. Okay, you are purchasing a bungalow, you are starting a business, or let's say you purchase a certain vehicle. So when the authorities ask you a question from where you purchase this bungalow, so you have an answer from the layering stage that I invested money in the share markets and that I got 18% return or 7% return from there. That's how I purchased the bungalow. So the illegal money which you do not have the any legal source of income will be converted into legal source of income with the process of money laundering. Okay, and the persons who do money laundering from one country to another country, they are known as hawala. Okay, so third answer is C. Okay. Very good. So the answer is correct C, that is 3 to 7 years imprisonment will be there and fine up to 5 lakh will be there. Acha, do let me know what RBI is doing to control money laundering. What RBI is doing to control money laundering? Or what government of India is doing to control money laundering? What steps has been taken by RBI? What steps has been taken by government of India to control the money laundering in the country? If you don't know the answer, then do write don't know so that we will continue the session. Achha, apart from that, which international organization is there? Which international organization is there which makes sure of KYC, AML and CFT norms? That is C. See, for the money laundering, what RBI has done, RBI has introduced Know Your Customer. KYC, know your customer, was introduced to control money laundering. Okay, what Government of India has done? Government of India has mandated the PAN number. Everywhere after a certain limit, you have to give the PAN number in the transaction. Apart from that, what Government of India has done? PMLA Act was introduced. Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 was introduced. Okay, and which international organization is it? Is it FATF? Financial Action Task Force is there. That's the international organization which makes sure that the KYC norms, anti-money laundering norms and CFT norms will be taken care. Okay, so FATF is right answer. Okay, now let's move to the fourth question. Which of the following is not a principle of ethics? Now in the last module, in the E module, you have to read about ethics. So you have to answer here that which of the following is not a principle of ethics. First option is saying fairness, second is saying dignity, third is saying goodwill, fourth is saying remaining consigns for profit at all cost. So which of the following is correct? If we talk about ethics syllabus, or we talk about the module E of your syllabus. So ethics is a kind of subject. It's a very interesting subject. It tells us about the human values. It tells us about the morals. It tells us about the principles we should follow. Okay, so when we are going to read this particular unit, the fifth unit, E unit, so if you are going to face any problem, so the problem only will be there, like you will not be able to understand the meanings of the word, because in ethics the one certain meaning, a certain word will have different meanings. Because what is ethics? Ethics is simply the study of human behavior. Ethics is the study of human behavior to know the rightness and wrongness of the decisions. So every person have their own moral principles. Every person have their own different human values. So according to that, we have to define the ethics. Okay. So what will be the answer? Fourth is C and D. Two options are coming. C and D. Not a principle of ethics. When you are doing morally correct thing, that will be ethics. Okay, so right answer will be D, not C. D will be right answer. That you are stick to the profit at all costs. No, you do not have to do this. When the principle of ethics is there, it talks about the fairness, it talks about the equality, it talks about the justice, it talks about the goodwill, dignity, etc. Integrity, honesty. These are the things which are the principle of ethics. Okay, so right answer will be your D. Next. Bank employees are always advised to follow the code of conduct. Now, code of conduct is a part of ethics, that a certain rule book has been given to you. Okay, what is code of conduct? In simple language, we can say a certain rule book has been given to you. You have to follow those rules in the organization when you are performing the transactions. Okay, so bank employees are always advised to follow the code of conduct laid down by the bank. Now, abuse of official position for personal gains or providing gains to a friend, family members and other with selfish motive amounts to violation of employee's obligation to the bank. So, some of the examples of the abuse of power can be which of the following? So, when you are misusing your powers, when you are misusing your authority and you are doing certain things by using the assets of bank or by using the property of bank for your own purpose, for your own betterment, for your own selfish reason, then you are abusing the power which has been given to you. You are misusing the authority given to you by the bank. So, which of the following is the example of abuse of power or misusing of power? What will be the right answer? Fifth will be fifth is D. Everyone is saying D. That is all of the above. Okay. Okay. So, very good. Right answer is D. That is all of the above. Bank employee goes for a personal travel and claims reimbursement as official travel. That is the misuse of power. Then use of official resources for personal use. You are using the bank's resources for your personal gain. False claims beyond the fixed prerequisites. So these are the examples in which you are misusing the authority given to you. That will be the answer of the fifth question. Okay, D. Now next. The advantages of leasing are, so when we talk about leasing, it's an alternate source of finance. It's a alternate source of finance. And we have completed this part in the paid batch also. We have completed what is leasing, how many parties are there, what are the keywords of leasing. We have discussed everything. Okay, what are the different types of lease we have covered. So you have to answer here that what is the advantage of leasing. Acha, one information for all of you that the new batch for PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking, is going to start from 5th of September. So English medium PPP batch is starting from 5th of September. So to enroll in this particular batch, if you have not enrolled yet in the paid batch, you want to enroll, so you can go to the Adda 24/7 application and check there. There will be product available for PPB that is of starting from 5th of September. And to enroll here, you can use a code Y496. You will get 78% discount. Okay, so the persons who were asking when the new batch will start of PPB, so the new batch is starting from 5th of September. Okay, now let me know which of the following is answer. 6th is D. Hitu is saying. What about rest? See, the first option is saying it is a 10% finance. It is better than the term loan where the borrower has to contribute a margin. Second is saying the leased asset as well as leased obligation do not reflect in the balance sheet of the lessee and as such it does not disturb the debt equity ratio. Third is saying leasing allows the lessee means the tenant. Lessee means the tenant who is taking. What is leasing? Leasing is simply taking something on rent. Okay, when you are taking something on rent, that is your leasing. So it is saying leasing allows the lessee, that is the tenant, the person who is taking the property on rent, the use of the asset acquired at today's cost by making payment in future out of future earnings. So which of the, and fourth is saying all of the above. Okay, D and B, two options are coming. What about rest? D, B and C, three options are coming now. No. B can't be the right option. Why B is not right option? Let's say for example, I am taking a certain product on EMIs, and if I default in that, then it will be showed in my equity ratio, or it will be showed in my balance sheet, or it will be showed in my credit history that my credit worthiness is not right. So the B is not correct, so D will not be the right answer. The right answer will be C, that it allows the tenant to use the particular asset on the current value and then by making a payment in the future. Okay, so right answer will be C. B is not correct and D is not correct. A is not correct. Right answer will be C. So what is leasing? Leasing is simply something when you are giving a certain asset, when you are giving a certain property on the rent, that is leasing. Lessor is the person who is the owner of the property, who is giving property on rent, and lessee is the person who is taking the property on the rent. Okay, that is the tenant. Now next, in the banking terminology, the word subprime lending is used. So what do you understand by the term subprime lending? So when we read about the particular crisis of 2007 and 8, then we do read about the subprime lending, right? So one of the reason of that crisis was subprime lending. So answer the following question, that which of the following terms defines subprime lending? A is saying it means all those sources of finance or bank which are not properly shown it's in balance sheet. Second is saying it means all those sources of finance or bank which are properly shown in its balance sheet. Then is saying it means finance granted for unproductive purposes. And D is saying it means lending to the more riskier customers. So which of the following will be the seventh answer of the seventh question? Please explain, ma'am. No idea. See, Raj, what is our leasing? Leasing is the simple process in which one party is giving its own property or asset or lease asset to the another person on the rent. So, Santosh is saying seventh is C. Okay. What about rest? Raj is also saying C. Reddy is also saying C. Marudhu is saying C. Okay, everyone is going with the C option. So it means finance granted for unproductive purposes. No, why unproductive purposes? It means lending to the more riskier customers. Right answer will be D. Why unproductive purposes you are going to give the loan? If we talk about subprime lending is the type of lending in which you are providing loan to the such kind of customers who have not returned the earlier loan. So this is the type of facility which you are providing, or which is known as the more riskier loan facility. So when you are giving loan to the riskier customer, that will be your subprime lending. So right answer will be D option. Okay, next. Normally, what type of movement is seen in interest rate with change in repo rate by RBI? So, we know what is monetary policy. So, monetary policy simply is the policy formulated by Reserve Bank of India to control the prices in the economy, to make sure that price stability is there. Apart from price stability, RBI also makes sure that the economic growth will run simultaneously. So this is the monetary policy in which repo rate is there. Now what is repo rate? Repo rate is the rate at which RBI is giving loan. RBI giving loan to the commercial banks. RBI giving loan to commercial banks for short term duration, and the short term duration will be less than 3 months. So when RBI give loan to the commercial bank at short term duration for less than 3 months, the rate will be charged is known as repo rate. So which of the following situation we have to face when RBI increases the repo rate? No, there will be change in the repo rate. So it can be increased or it can be decreased. You have to answer which of the following is correct. Those are the customers. In subprime lending, you are giving loan to the prime customer. They are prime customers of your bank. Okay, they are the prime customer. It means the maximum income, source of income you are getting from those customers. Like in case of Mr. Vijay Mallya, in case of Mr. Nirav Modi, what happened? They have not returned the loan earlier loan, and bank is again giving loan to them. This is a kind of fraud or default, but it actually happens in the bank when you are providing your prime customers the loan. So that is known as your subprime lending. Okay, because they are the prime customers, so that's why you are providing them the loan. Okay, 8th is D and C. Two options are coming, D and C. Okay, so the right answer will be, first if we talk about if repo rate is reduced, RBI is reducing repo rate, then interest rate of banks increase. Interest rate of bank increase? No, it is not correct. Because whenever monetary policy rates will be reduced, it means we have made easy monetary policy. In that situation, bank's rate will also decrease. And if we made a tight monetary policy, it means bank's interest rate will also rise. Second is saying if RBI increase the repo rate, RBI is increasing repo rate, interest rates of the bank decreases. No, the second option is not correct. Third is saying if RBI reduced repo rate, the interest rate of banks will reduce. That is correct. So right option will be third option, that is C. That whenever RBI is reducing repo rate, the interest rate bank is charging on customers will also decrease. Okay, because here RBI has made the easy monetary policy. In easy monetary policy, or we can say in expansionary monetary policy, RBI reduces the policy rate. So when RBI reduces the policy rate, so the bank also have to reduce the policy rate. Okay, so right answer will be C option. Now let me know, out of 8, how many answers you have given correctly. Out of 8, how many answers you have given correct? Okay, so these are the batches. One batch started on 16th of August. This is the comprehensive batch of all the 3 subjects for your November-December exam of JAIIB. Apart from that, the PPB, AFB, LRB new batch is going to start from 12th of September. That is also an English medium batch, but it is a selection batch. It's a kind of crash course for all of you who starts preparation delay, who starts preparation a certain duration late, and don't have that much time to clear all subjects in detail. So selection batch is going to start from 12th of September, and the one dedicated batch, target batch, is launched on 16th of August already, and the PPB individual individual batch is going to start from 5th of September. So you can, if you want to enroll in any of these batch, you can use the code Y496. You will get 78% discount here. Okay. Apart from that, there are test series also available, which is important for all of you. So you can go with all the 3 papers test series, or you can, if you want the individual subjects test series is also available. To enroll, you can use the code Y496S. Okay, and how to enroll, from where to enroll? First of all, if you want to enroll in any of the product, then what you have to do, you have to go to the Adda 24/7 application or website. I would suggest you then do download the application, because you will get 1% additional discount there. And go to the JAIIB CAIIB section. When you click on the section, you will find English medium batch tab. Click on that particular tab, and all the upcoming batches or the running batches will be available here. So if you want to enroll in any of these particular batch, just click on that particular batch and read all the details, that when the subject is starting, what is the time period of subject, when the classes will start, what is the study plan of the subject, everything will be given here. And to enroll here, click on the view offer, and you will find a coupon code section. So you can use a code, that is Y496, and click apply. You will get 77% discount here. And if you purchase from Adda 24/7 application, you will get 1% additional discount. Okay, so this is the batch. Selection batch is starting when? It is starting on 12th of September. Apart from that, PPB individual batches is starting from 5th of September. Okay, so you can enroll in any of the product in which you want to enroll. If you want combined batch, you can go with the combined batch, or if you want, you can go with the individual batch also. Okay, so this is all for today. We have discussed everything in today's session. So if you are preparing for JAIIB, obviously after clearing November attempt of JAIIB, you are going to give the CAIIB attempt in the next year, in the May month. So one possible solution for all of you is that you can enroll in the Mahapack also. If you enroll in JAIIB and CAIIB Mahapack, you will be able to cover all the JAIIB classes, all the CAIIB classes. You will get all ebooks, you will get all the test series also, and everything will be available in a single product. You do not have to purchase individual subject or individual product. Okay, so JAIIB and CAIIB both will be covered in the Mahapack, right? So last but not the least, if you are new to the Office of Adda 24/7 channel, then do subscribe this channel and press the bell icon, so that all the upcoming sessions notification has been given to you. Okay, so that's all for today, and the score is 756,576. Okay, the highest score is 7. That's a very good score. So let's end the session. Thank you all for joining the session, and stay safe.